Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel XAT Turning Problems into Solutions. This is me Priyasha and today in this video we'll be having a discussion about the para jumbles. We have had many videos on it already on the channel, but those were very much based on the understanding part. Now what I want you to do is since the examination is so close, please go through these 30 most important para jumble questions which I've got for you. I don't want to do all of them in one video, would be taking a really long time. So what I'll be doing is dividing it into parts. This is the part one having six questions in it. Let's wish to have five more, I mean four more, so that we will be able to complete the 30 questions, let's say six questions each in five videos. All right. So this is the first video itself. Now, the way you're supposed to watch this video is not normal. The reason behind saying this is that you will see the PDF attached in the chat, I mean the description box. At the same time, this thing will be given to you people before releasing the video in the Telegram group. So if you're not there, please be a part of it and check the, just the document part. Why am I saying this is because I want you all to practice it on your own first. Do these six questions within a stipulated time. Don't take more than 7 to 8 minutes to do this. Not at all. Okay. Within 7 minutes only, try to finish these six questions and then try to come back to the video and check for the answers. Okay. So let's get started with the first question. We'll be a little fast here. So the 13th question over here is the one first question for us. This was in keeping with their philosophy that anything that upset the normal harmony of the person was harmful. Okay, now when we are proceeding forward and trying to guess the answer for any of our questions, we have to be very certain about what can we start our sentence or our paragraph with. Okay, so let's see. The remedies prescribed tended to be herbal. Again, the A and B is definitely not the starting one. And if you see the options, आपको ज़्यादा effort भी डालने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. Why am I saying this? Because you see all the options are beginning with C, 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 C. तो मुझे पता है कि मेरे first part में C ही आने वाला है, no matter what happens. So then we'll check for the other part, which is A, B, E, या फिर B. There are some options here. So the third sentence says, apart from treating man as a whole, the ancients stressed the need not only for a stable internal environment but also for a harmonious relationship between the internal and external. They are talking about what? They are talking about a relationship. Now, if you carefully observe this, you will see that in option number E, or you can see the sentence E, it says, thus climatic changes, the individual's behavior patterns, dietary habits, emotional life were all considered before a diagnosis was made. So, don't you feel that there is a direct stated relationship between them? Of course, we are treating environment and stable internal environment and harmonious relationship between the external. एंड यहाँ पर हम ये चीज स्टेट कर रहे हैं कि एक्सटर्नल चीजों का इंटरनल चीजों पे फर्क पड़ता है. Now, if I just show you the options here, you would see that only one option is stating that, and therefore my answer is option C. Look, there are various ways of doing this question. You can confirm that iske aage kya hoga, but then if you get something like this, I would recommend you in the examination to move ahead and finalize your answer in the first attempt. Once just give it a final read कि अगर E के बाद मैं B लाती हूँ तो सब कुछ ठीक होता है क्या? The remedies prescribed tended to be herbal. Which remedies are we talking about? The one which was considered before a diagnosis was made. So B is the next one. Now B and D are following each other. Why? Because remedies and mild doses. So which mild doses are we talking about? About the remedies itself. So D will be following and the last sentence will be A, that this was in keeping the philosophy that anything that upset the normal harmony of the person was harmful. Easy peasy. Now we'll have the 14th question quickly. I want all of you to try it out before you are watching this video. Okay, only then it will make some sense. Otherwise, कोई भी 30 questions उठा के मैं important questions बोल सकती हूँ. There's a reason behind it. The first reason for the question number 13 which you saw on the screen was कि हाफ द वे पहुंच कर ही आप आंसर डिटरमाइन कर सकते हो. यू डोंट नीड टू सॉल्व द एंटायर थिंग. Similarly, for the 14th one, please have a quick check on the 14th question. What we need to do in the 14th question is, again, we will be figuring out शुरू किससे करना है. So there are two competition here, C and E. या तो हम C से शुरू करेंगे या तो हम E से शुरू करेंगे. So let's read C. By the age of 2, children have spent 13 months of their lives asleep. And option C, the sentence C says, sleep, as every parent knows, is central to a child's well-being. दोनों ही काफी affirmative sentences हैं जिससे हम शुरू कर सकते हैं. By like definitely we can start our sentence by any of the two. But the first clue to this question lies in the linking sentences of D and A. If you just check sentence D, that every parent experiences at least one of them at some point of or the other, and the first part is there are three main sleep difficulties in the children. You will see that this is a perfect linkage between them. Okay, what will you find here? One of them in D has to follow the three sleep difficulties in A. So this sequence is found only in option A, and therefore the solution becomes option A. If you see that there has to be what? There has to be A, D. तीन मेजर डिफिकल्टी देखा और एवरी पेरेंट ने उसको कहीं ना कहीं तो देखा. इफ यू चेक ऑल द ऑप्शंस गिवन टू यू, यू वुड फाइंड आउट व्हाट, दैट कहीं पर भी ए डी का कॉम्बिनेशन नहीं है. तो क्यों है ये सेकेंड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पैरा जंबल जो मैं आपके साथ शेयर कर रही हूँ? क्योंकि इस पैरा जंबल में आपको ओपनिंग सेंटेंसेस और क्लोजिंग सेंटेंसेस पे ध्यान देने की जगह linking sentences पे ध्यान देना. You have to focus on the linking sentence. The moment you find out the linking sentence, you would get the answer. All right, and AD सिर्फ यहीं पर present है. Okay, so that makes the answer. All right, and because C and D दोनों ही बहुत close है, दोनों ही apt है for opening sentence. So ऐसे केस में क्या करते हैं हम लोग linking sentence खोजते हैं. That is the reason why I've made this question as an important question for you people. Let's move to the 15th question quickly. Now in the 15th question, again, let us focus and try to understand what are they asking us for. They are asking us something rain se related hai. Now, one more thing I would like to say in the middle of this video is those who got either of the two wrong or both wrong or something like this, the process which you need to follow in para jumbles will be same as what I have been saying this to others as well. आपको लर्निंग पर्सपेक्टिव से सीखना है. लर्निंग पर्सपेक्टिव मीन्स डोंट ट्राई टू फाइट फॉर योर आंसर, ट्राई टू फाइट फॉर और फिगर आउट कि इन्होंने सी सही क्यों बोला. व्हाट आर द फैक्टर्स विच लीड टू सी बीइंग द राइट आंसर. अगर आप वो एनालाइज कर पाओगे तो आप एक ट्रेंड देखोगे कि सारे क्वेश्चंस में यही ट्रेंड फॉलो हो रहा है. And then you would be able to mark down the correct answers easily. Okay, so moving to 15th question quickly. In this, what are we going to do? First, we'll understand कि paragraphs किस चीज के बारे में है. The para is about the difference in the attitudes of the Indian and the European to clouds. And option D, or I should say the sentence D, will introduce this to us. Look, an Indian's attitude to clouds and rain is fundamentally different from that of a European. The best opening sentence for us. So this only helps us in eliminating one option. तो उससे कोई खास फायदा तो हुआ नहीं, but still, the structure of the first sentence makes it clear that the Indian's attitude has to be mentioned first. क्योंकि of course यहाँ पर ये first आ रहा है, ये second आ रहा है, तो हमें सबसे पहले Indian attitude को explain करना है और उसके बाद European attitude को define करना है. All right, so this means that of course option E or the sentence E will follow the sentence D. Cloud followed by rain is quite logical as well. So we can say that A also follows D. तो मैं यहाँ पे क्या कर रही हूँ, मैं यहाँ पे लिंक बना रही हूँ. कैसे लिंक बना रही हूँ? Indian scans heavens if something something happens. तो ये Indian का methodology है and Europeans look like something something. So E and D will come like this. E पहले आएगा, D बाद में आएगा. Opening sentence अब definitely D होगा, मुझे पता है. Why? मैंने उल्टा पुल्टा लिख दिया. D पहले आएगा, E बाद में आएगा. Why is this happening? Anyone? This is happening because here, if you observe this carefully, हमने सबसे पहले इंडियन के एटीट्यूड्स को डिफाइन किया है, फाइन। सो हम लोग यहाँ पे क्या डिफाइन कर रहे हैं, ई, और ई के बाद हम लोग क्या डिफाइन कर रहे हैं, आफ्टर ई वी विल बी डिफाइनिंग आउट द नेक्स्ट सेंटेंस विच विल बी ए, दैट अगर रेन होता है देन व्हाट हैपेंस, he runs out into the streets shouting with joy and lets himself to be soaked to the skin. Now, iske baad we again said that for him in the C sentence, it refers to whom? The European in B. तो क्योंकि हम यूरोपियन को रेफर कर रहे हैं तो पहले यूरोपियन का व्यू पॉइंट रख लेंगे एंड देन द लास्ट सेंटेंस विल ऑफ कोर्स बी the C sentence. Okay. So how one feels about a sentence is the answer. And if I check it, I think it is option D here. So try to understand the construct. पहले हमने एक different state out किया. Different state out करने के बाद हमने E को पहले define किया क्योंकि Indian का attitude पहले है. So E will come first. After that we will tell कि E के continuation में ही A आता है. Then we will talk about B और B के continuation में एक और sentence आता है, that is C. And that's how we do the question number 15. Now let's focus on the question number 16 quickly. Over here, if you see, this is very interesting because again, it's a special question for you. मेरा favorite word है यहाँ पे but. But in our rules, I'm so sorry, but in a rule out the first sentence, so of course हम कोई obviously option A से तो शुरू कर ही नहीं सकते because but से हम लोग शुरू नहीं करेंगे, okay, हमारे rules के खिलाफ है ये. All right, then option D is also ruled out because B cannot start the passage because of the word it in it. This has the word it here, so B से भी हम शुरू नहीं कर सकते. Now we are left out with our opening sentence, that is C. The Indus Valley civilization is one of the oldest civilizations like those of Egypt, Mesopotamia and China. And even the next sentence after it is also supported that there is no unanimity among the scholars regarding the extent and the date of the civilization. It's all going the same, CD, CD. तो इसमें तो कोई चिंता की बात ही नहीं है. Now what we need to just decide is the last part of the question. इसीलिए ये थोड़ा स्पेशल है बाकी के क्वेश्चन से क्योंकि जनरली हमें फर्स्ट पार्ट में ही आंसर डिटरमाइन करने के लिए इजी हो जाता है बट दिस इज अ टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन वेयर समटाइम्स you have to determine the answer by the last part where you see that options बहुत close होते हैं. Like here the options are extremely close. So what are we planning to do here then? How will we get out the answer over here? How will we know that whether A will come first or B will come first? So for deciding this, what we will be using is some of the key indicator words. The key indicator words here we are using is originally in B and recent in A. Originally in B and the word recent in A. ये दो से हमें समझ में आएगा कि हमें सबसे पहले क्या करना है. हमें सबसे पहले ये लिखना है कि recent discoveries में ऐसा ऐसा हुआ था but originally लोगों ने ये सोचा था. Originally the word here means initially. So recent discoveries ये बताती है but originally ऐसा हुआ था. That means A B is the correct pattern or B A is the correct pattern. No, initially comes first and then I say but recent studies say this. This is the order which we follow if you all observe. So therefore we'll go by B first and then A and that's my answer option B. ये सब छोटी छोटी चीजें हैं. First time when you're learning it might look difficult but then it would be easily a habit of yours if you start practicing more. Question number 17 is what we are going to start off right now. So again, we have a variety of options as the opening sentence is you see C, B, A. कुछ भी हो सकता है opening sentence. So जब इतनी variety है तो opening sentence पे ही focus करते हैं. All right. So A cannot start the passage. Okay, over here. Why cannot A start the passage? Because of the pronoun they in it. So I'll eliminate option C easily. C also cannot start the passage because of the word these in it. So I can all eliminate option A also. These की वजह से we will not be starting the sentence with C. Now if you check carefully, B is a good opening sentence since B talks of two different things, science and religion. And statement D with its cannot come after B. So प्लीज ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड, हम D को एग्जैक्टली B के बाद नहीं रख सकते, सो दिस कॉम्बिनेशन इज नॉट पॉसिबल. Why? Because of the word its in it. If you just read it out, science and religion, the two terms have come to signify a mutual antagonism. Its effort is singular here. बट हम लोग दो चीजों के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, प्लूरल. सो इस डिफरेंस की वजह से वी अंडरस्टैंड दैट बी डी तो साथ में आएगा ही नहीं, सो वी आर लेफ्ट आउट विथ वन करेक्ट आंसर विच इज डी. अगेन दिस क्वेश्चन वाज स्पेशल फॉर यू पीपल बिकॉज हियर यू कैन मेक अ डिसीजन बेस्ड ऑन द plural or singular sentences connect. All right, this will really help you to get the answers pretty fast. Okay, it would relate to one thing only, so therefore it will not be considered as the answer. Baki मैं explain नहीं करूंगी. This is what you have to understand yourself. Question number 18 and the last for the video today. If we check the options, opening sentences में variety है C, B, A. So yes, we will first try to figure out that only. Now the word it, moreover, finally suggests that B, C or D cannot start the passage. If you all heard me correctly, the word it is a problem, moreover is a problem, and finally is also a problem. That means C, B cannot start the sentence, and we will start our sentence with A. Now, if you just check the second sentence after A, you would see that B और C के बीच हमें decide करना है. We have to make a decision between B and C. So, what would we do here? We will see that कौन उसे follow कर सकता है. C cannot follow A, but B logically follows A. If you just read the sentence that the term emotional intelligence was coined in some year by someone, then what it refers to is the complete perfect combination we expect here. But अगर मैं आपको इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस के टर्म के बताने के बाद डायरेक्टली आपको इस पॉइंट पे ले जाओ कि moreover it explains the smartest people, moreover comes only when there is a second idea. That means there is a missing first idea. So A, C cannot make a pair together, and therefore my answer for this question is C. And that's how you solve the first six most important Para Jumbles questions. I hope you like this video. If yes, then definitely like this video and share it with more and more people, guys. More and more people should know about these stuff. And yes, comment below and let me know. And that's all for this video. I'll be up with the upcoming, other four parts as well pretty soon. Take care and please keep practicing. Thank you so much.